guys, welcome. It's Jen with Let's Get Chalkin' with Jen, independent designer with Chalk Couture. So I am back here in New Jersey, real excited. And today we are going to be doing a fall harvest t-shirt for you. So let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome. So as you come in, please make sure you say hello. If you like what you see, in the bottom left-hand corner of your mobile devices is a share button. The greatest compliment you could give me is a share. And again, if you're watching the replay, please make sure you give me a hashtag replay. And also let me know where you're watching from. You guys, we have a ton of new followers on our page. So welcome. Welcome everyone. I'm so excited to have you here. And I'm really excited to be sharing this journey with you. Today is such an amazing day for us at Chalk Couture. First of all, if you don't know, let me tell you real quick. If you don't know what we are, Chalk Couture is a revolutionary concept in home decor and crafting that you're not going to find anywhere else. We offer a line of silkscreen reusable transfers. We have a line of Chalkology chalk paste that you're not going to find anywhere else but Chalk Couture. We have a line of Couture inks, and then we have several different services that you can purchase from us, but you can use our products on many other surfaces as well, so not just what we offer. And then the best thing we can give you is a ground floor innovative opportunity for just $99. And then let me tell you what, guys, today we launched 25 brand new transfers. So excited. They are holiday transfers that take you all the way from Christmas to New Year's to Valentine's Day, but there are 25 new transfers. In addition to that, we did also launch a brand new fall winter starter kit that's just $99. So this is a home business. You can run it in many different ways. So if you're interested in learning more about the Chalk Couture opportunity, or like I said, if you watch what I'm doing today and you absolutely love it, just comment info or me below. Also, I do have a private VIP group that I post things in as well, like if I put a bundle together or any kind of specials I might be running or a sale on some products that I do have. You can comment VIP below and I'll make sure I send you an email or a private message to add you to that group. And I do apologize, please no current designers request to be in that private group because it is for my amazing customers. So I hope you understand. And let's go ahead and get started on making this t-shirt, you guys. I'm so excited. Let's get this set up for you. I'm going to put myself in the corner over there. So today we are going to be doing a harvest t-shirt. So we are actually going to be using our inks today, you guys. And I know everybody's loving the inks and they have questions about it. So as we go through this, like I said, first off, make sure you're saying hello to me so I can say hello back. And then in addition to that, if you have any questions about the inks or what I'm doing, just make sure you go ahead and comment and I will answer that as soon as I see it or after our presentation. So my t-shirt I just bought at a local craft store. It's just your basic cotton t-shirt, so nothing special about it. And it's a beautiful purple color. I'm going to be using our Harvest transfer. And you guys, all of the products that I'm using, such as my transfers and my chalk paste, you can purchase right on my website at chalkinwithjen.com. And again, make sure you check out some of the new ones that were just released. So I'm going to be using the Harvest for that. I'm going to be using our angled squeegee. And then I'm going to be using our Couture inks, and this one is called Copper Ink. Now let me tell you, when you go online, this Harvest transfer does have a few extra little pieces. So you would get just like another little symbol, and then you would get like 2 pieces of wheat or whatever you want to call it. Those also come with this transfer as well, but I'm not using those today. And then this is something I absolutely love that we released last catalog. These are called our ink mats. Now it comes in 2 different sizes. This is actually a really long mat and it's made for you to cut. Okay, so I've cut this a couple different times. And then we have a larger one that you're able to use on like pillowcases, dish towels, whatever you want to use it on. What I love about these, number one, they're absolutely great for bleed through. If you have something of a thinner fabric and you don't want it to bleed through, it absolutely is amazing for that. But these have, I don't know if you can hear that, these have an adhesive side to them. And what I love about that is, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this right, oh, they're stuck together, right in between here. So I'm going to stick this in my t-shirt where I'm going to be doing my project. So I'm going to put that side down. And what I want to do, I just want to make sure I have it right. What I love about these mats is it allows me to smooth out my surface. So it's going to give me a nice flat, even surface that I'm going to be able to ink on. And I'm just pulling it. So I don't know if you could see how nice and smooth that made the one side. Okay. And then I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to put it over here. And I know it's two separate pieces, which kind of makes it a little awkward, but it'll work. I'm not worried. It's totally going to work. I happen to use this ink mat because, again, the ink mats are also reusable. And I can't remember what I used it on, but it doesn't matter. Just as long as we get that nice flat surface that we are going to be able to ink on. And it doesn't let your fabric move. So as you're doing your designs, like if you wanted to, you could totally put a piece of cardboard in between here. But like I said, this is just going to give me a nice surface. Oh, see that little gap there? I don't like that. Just pull this up. And then smooth that out a little better. There we go. Much better. So now I have my little surface that I'm going to use my ink on, and it's nice and flat, and I don't have to worry about bleed through. So those are our ink mats. So like I said, I'm going to use, I don't know, all those cute little t-shirts out there that have the little words and those little sayings. Well, now you're going to be able to make those yourself using Chalk Couture products. So we have silk screen reusable transfers. So when I'm done with my transfer, I clean it up in water. I wipe it off with a Clorox wipe. I'll let it air dry for a few minutes and then I'll put it back on the carrier sheet. So that's why we always want to write on the back of our carrier sheets. And then you usually can get 8 to 15 uses out of one of these transfers. So how great is that? All right, so let's go ahead and get inking. I don't like that, but it's okay. It'll be fine. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take my transfer from my carrier sheet. And a quick tip for you, and I know I say this a lot, when you're getting your transfers and you're peeling this off, if it's a larger transfer, it's always great to flip it over to the back, hold it down, and peel this off. It just goes a lot easier. Because the one thing you don't want is you don't want the sticky side of this to go together because it's really, really tough to get apart. So I'm just going to place this where I want it, and I'm going to use my center of my V-neck. I'm going to use that as kind of like my middle point, obviously. So I just want to place this where I want it. I think that'll be good. I'm going to smooth out my transfer, and I want to make sure there are no air bubbles within the silk screen area. So this all through here that you can see the purple through, that is all silk screen. So you just want to make sure, oh, there's something on my t-shirt right there. Looks like just a piece of fuzz. That there's, you just want to make sure there's no air bubbles in that area. Okay. So smooth that back out. So how cute would that be? Make your own t-shirts for fall. Yeah, I know it gets a little chilly and I'm using a short sleeve, but that's okay, right? You could always wear a little jacket over top of it. And then I'm going to take my ink. Now, the one thing you have to remember with the inks is if you get it on you or if you get it on the fabric, they are a permanent ink. Sometimes if you work quick enough with a, like a Tide pen, I think that's what they're called, a Tide pen or something like that, you can sometimes get it off if you're quick. If you're not though, that's the only thing is you just need to be careful because sometimes it won't come off because again, it's meant to be permanent. So just a little, another quick little tip there. All right, so I'm gonna get my angled squeegee. This is one of our larger squeegees. Hey, Crystal. Let me see. Is the chalk on fabric permanent? So no, you won't use the chalk on there. This is our Couture ink. So what happens is when we're done with doing this today, you are gonna iron it on both sides for 4 minutes, and then it makes it absolutely permanent. You can throw it in the washer, in the dryer, and it does not have any problems with coming off or fading. I mean, obviously over time, it could fade, just like any other t-shirt, but for the most part, you are good to go and it's not going to come off. All right. So good question. That's definitely a great question. So all I did was get my ink on my squeegee and I'm just pulling it across the silk screen area. So like I said, when we're done with this, I actually have a heat press from Cricut, but you don't have to have a heat press. My husband just bought it for me recently. So what you would do is you would just use an iron and you iron it. You put a piece of parchment paper over your design once you let it dry for a few minutes. And then you'll iron it on 4 minutes for each side. I'm going to do the same thing. It's just a little quicker when you use the heat press. That's all. All right, so I'm scraping off any excess. I love this copper. It has like a shimmer to it. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, backwards. See, it's got a little bit of a shimmer to it. Hopefully you'll be able to see it better on the t-shirt. But I love this color. And my dog is upstairs dreaming if you hear him snoring. All right. So I'm going to put that to the side. I want to make sure I don't have anything on my hands. And I'm going to peel this off. So excited. I always get nervous when I do t-shirts or any type of fabric. Oh gosh, it looks really good so far. Just take your time peeling it off. Oh gosh, it looks good. It looks so good on there. Look at that color on the purple. Oh my gosh. Kiesel. You guys, that looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. All right, so now I'm just gonna take my transfer. I'm gonna put it in the water off to the side, and then I'll clean it up after we're done with our video. Oh my gosh, what do you guys think of that? That looks so good. Oops, I don't want to touch anything. Hold on. I got a little on my finger from the transfer. I just want to pull this out so you guys can see. Look how great that looks. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it for fall. When you're going on the hay rides or going to pick your apples. Thank you, Esther. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. I'm so glad you're loving it. All right, so I'm going to do, I have that part. And then what I want to do, I actually want to put this little thing underneath. So because I am going to be kind of overlapping, I'm just going to take my hair dryer on cool and just go over this a little bit. So Esther, I'll tell you here, 1 second. I don't want to, I hope you, can you hear me over the hair dryer? This is going to take a couple minutes. So, okay, perfect. Hi, welcome. Thank you, Regina. Welcome, Amy. So, the difference between the chalk paste and the ink is the chalk paste is something that you would put on your chalkboard. You would do it on any type of wood. You can do it on dry erase boards. You can do it on all kind of different surfaces. Thank you, Donna. And the chalk paste is actually meant to be something that is semi-permanent. So when you do a design, it looks great. Oh, thank you, Jamie Lynn. And then if you want to remove it later to change it out for the seasons, you absolutely can do that. The inks are made to be permanent. So the inks are going to be for like t-shirts, pillowcases, dish towels. You could do coffee mugs. You could do table runners. and then you heat set them either with a heat press or in the oven, and then they're permanent. So it's just the difference of if you want to make something permanent or not, and you're able to heat set it, is really the difference in the inks. So I hope that answered your question. Welcome, Jamie. Welcome, Melissa. So I'm just making sure this is dry. And then let me see if I have something real close here I can show you. I do. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. So here's something. So this was something I did in chalk paste. It's semi-permanent. So if I would go ahead and spray this with water, I could totally take this design right off of here. So that's kind of the difference for you. All right. So I'm just going to take, and I want to make sure I write on the back. I don't know what I want to call this. I'll just call it a flower. Again, I'm going to remove my transfer from the backing. Put that aside. You're welcome, Esther. I hope it helped. I'm going to set this. So I kind of want to come down from there. Like right about here. But I also see I have a little thing there. And then again, I'm smoothing this out. I'm not going to press up here, only because I know that's still a little tacky. I'm just going to press here, because that's really all I need to worry about is my silk screen area, to make sure I don't have any air bubbles in there again. Oh, Donna, you definitely got to try it. Honestly, I am loving the inks. I'm loving pillows. Like the pillows are just so, like when I do my make and takes, my local make and takes, like this past weekend I did one, and everybody loved the fall pillow. I'm hoping that looks even, because it kind of doesn't look even. That's all right. No big deal. Doesn't have to be perfect. So again, just taking my squeegee, pulling it across that silk screen area. You don't need to leave a ton on. You want to scrape off any excess, because it is all reusable. No waste, no waste. Like my cute little sign over there says, less is more. And then I'm going to remove, transfer. Oh my gosh, you guys, that looks so good. Ta-da! Look at my fall shirt. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and turn on my heat press, and then let me turn it up to, and I'll show you my heat press here in a second. Like I said, you don't have to have a heat press to do this. All you actually need is an iron, and you'll iron it for 4 minutes on each side. So I'm going to go ahead and dry this a little bit more. And I want to talk to you real quick. I know I mentioned that Chalk Couture is a home business. Now let me tell you, first of all, like I said, they just released our brand new fall winter starter kit, where they updated it with 2 new colors and I think 2 or 3 new transfers. I can't remember. I think it's two new transfers they swapped out for our seasonal transfers, because remember, we did release 25 new transfers today, and you can check them all out on my website right there, chalkandwithjen.com. Really fun, all the designs that they're coming out with, and they're super right on trend. Oh, thank you guys so much. If you go to like all the home decor stores out there, they are so right on trend. But what I love is, like me personally, if you've been on the page, I do a lot of sip and chalks or make and takes if you're local to me. And it's just getting together with your friends and doing a design, and I am absolutely love doing that. Oh, perfect, Esther. I'm so excited. Thank you. But I lost my thought. But if you don't, I got it. It's back. if you're not into doing like parties, it's totally okay. Like if you're that crafter, maybe you're crafty, you have an Etsy store, maybe you have a blog, you can totally just make things and sell them right online. You don't have to do parties if you don't want to. And that's what I love, is there's something for everyone with this. I just want to make sure this is dry. See, it's still a little tacky before I do my parchment paper. So what other questions can I answer for you guys? Has anybody been able to get online to check out the new seasonal transfers we released? They're pretty awesome. I'm real excited. Really excited. There's a beautiful Santa Claus. Like if you like the heads of Santa Claus or pictures of Santa Claus, oh my gosh, they have a beautiful one. Beautiful. And again, just a regular hair dryer, nothing fancy. Nothing fancy. So I think we're gonna be okay, hopefully. I have to get my paper over here, you guys, so I apologize for going out of the screen there for a second. Just regular parchment paper, and I have to make sure it's not ready yet. So now what I want to do is I actually want to take out my ink mats from inside, and like I said, if there was any bleed through, they would have totally gone on my ink mats. And then all I would do with these is wash them off with water. But we're good. No bleed through. So I would just clean these off with water. And these are reusable over and over and over and over and over again. Just like the transfers. I'm going to put a piece of this underneath. Okay. You know what, Jamie? It really doesn't matter. Like, I haven't seen anything different from one fabric to the next, whether it be the t-shirts to the pillows. I don't know if you saw the... Let me grab it for you really quick. This was one of the pillows I just did. And I really haven't seen where it has made a difference whether you use it on either one, but they all turn out really, really well. All right, so, all right, you guys, this is what a heat press from Cricut looks like. Like I said, you don't have to have this. So all I'm going to do with this is I just put it on and hit my button. This counts down for 30 seconds, and then I do it. And it's just quicker when I'm doing like my local events. Excuse me, sorry. When I'm doing my local events and I have to do several different things instead of ironing on both sides for 4 minutes. That's all. So we'll just sit here and wait. Okay. I gotta wait for it to heat up again. Oh, we'll reach over here. 45. And then this design will be absolutely permanent when I'm done, you guys. I can put this in the washer. I can dry it. Of course, I don't like to dry a lot of my t-shirts because they shrink, and I can't afford to have anything shrink. I can't. So let's see. But yeah, you guys, Chalk Couture, this has been, oh yeah, let me tell you, our team that we have, my team, we are growing. And these women, I just want to give them a shout out. They are rocking their businesses all over the U.S., left and right, and I am so super proud of them. And I just want to give them a quick shout out because they are amazing. All right. So I don't really want to turn this completely inside out, so I'm just going to go ahead and stick this right inside here. It's just quicker when you use this, that's all. And I'm sorry to make you guys sit through this, but I just want to show you that I'll be able to run my hand over this. And like I said, this will go in the washer and dryer and it'll be amazing. But it's just like all those cute, fun little t-shirts. Like if you notice online, can you do a mug or some sort of glass to heat set it in the oven? Absolutely, you can do mugs. I did, hold on, let me find my mugs for you here in a second. I did a set of 2 mugs, Melissa, for Halloween, and they turned out super cute. So when you're doing a mug, or if you're doing something glass, you have to make sure that it is oven safe. Okay, so it has to be oven safe. You'll put it in the oven on 350 for 30 minutes, and then you'll turn off your oven. You're gonna let it cool inside the oven as well, and then your design should be permanent. Okay, so let me grab my mugs here in a second. All right, so that's done. Okay. And now, look at my beautiful t-shirt. It's all dry. You guys, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh my gosh. I will definitely make sure I put this on for you and take a picture, but we are all dry, and I hope you love that. Let me grab real quick, Melissa, and I don't mean to get out of the picture again. But these were the cute little mugs I did for Halloween. So I heat set them, and then I can wash them, you know, hand wash. I have put them in the dishwasher as well. So that's it, you guys. I hope you love it. Like I said, if anyone has any questions, please let me know. If you're interested in more information about the business opportunity, just make sure you comment info or me below. If you want to go shopping right online, my website is right there for you at chalkandwithjen.com. And stay tuned this week for some fun, crafty videos as I am back. I'm not going on vacation for a while now. So you guys have a great day and happy chalking. Thanks so much for watching, you guys.